Good morning, dear students. Welcome back again with the next session of this maths. Today we are going to solve Cramer's rule. Before solving the Cramer's rule, we will discuss about its formula. Last time we have discussed about the determinants. With the help of the determinants, we will solve the Cramer's rule. In order to solve the Cramer's rule, first of all, we require two equations in this form, general form, a1x plus b1y equal to c1, a2x plus b2y equal to c2. To convert any of the linear equation in this form, and then we have to find out the values of a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2. After determining the values, then we have to write it in this form in order to get the value of d. D equals to a1 b1 a2 b2. Cross multiply and we get it as a1 b2 minus b1 a2. Similarly, in order to find out determinant of x dx equal to, here we will write it as c1 b1 c2 b2. Here instead of a1 a2 we have to write here c1 c2, and after cross multiplying we get it as c1 b2 minus b1 c2. Similarly, for dy we have to write here a1 c1 a2 c2. Here instead of b1 b2 we have to write here c1 c2. Rest all will be same as d. So after cross multiplying we get a1 c2 minus c1 a2. Then by Cramer's rule, x equals to dx upon d, put the values, y equals to dy upon d, put the values and get the answer. In order to remember or solve it, if you remember these three things in your mind, it will be easy to solve this sum. And in the board exam, one of this such type of sum is asked every year. To remember this, to find d, if you omit c1 c2, then we can easily get here d. To find dx, we have to replace a1 a2 by c1 c2. Here instead of a1 a2 I have written c1 c2. Similarly, to find dy, we have to replace b1 b2 by c1 c2. Here you can see here it was b1 b2, and now instead of b1 b2 I have written here c1 c2. If these three things you remember it, then it becomes very easy to solve such type of sums. We will solve one example of this type of sums so that we can understand the sums very easily. Exercise 1.3, I have considered the second sum because first sum is easy, little bit easy. So to modify it is written in the modified form. So we will do first this type of sum. You can see here the linear equations are 4x plus 3y minus 4 equal to 0, 6x equals to 8 minus 5y. You could see here these are not arranged properly. So first of all we have to arrange it in the form of a1x plus b1y equal to c1 and a2x plus b2y equal to c2. See how it is being arranged. Minus 4 shifted to that side becomes plus 4. Similarly, the variables x and y, they are brought here together. Minus 5y shifted to that side becomes plus 5y and remaining as it is. Now it is written in the form of a1x plus b1y equal to c1, a2x plus b2y equal to c2. After arranging it in this form, we can find out the values of a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2. See here, a1 4, b1 3, c1 4, a2 6, b2 5 and c2 8. After getting all these values, our first step D formula is what? a1 b1 a2 b2. Put the values. a1 is 4, return here 4. b1 is 3, return here 3. a2 is 6, which is return here 6. And b2 is 5, which is written here as 5. Like in determinants, you have to cross multiply 4 into 5 minus 3 into 6. 4 5s are 20, 3 6 are 18. 20 minus 18 is 2. Similarly, For dx, here by mistake I have written here this first. First you have to write this one. C1, B1, C2, B2. Then put its value here. 4, C1 is 4, written as 4. B1 is 3, written as 3. C2 is 8, written as 8 here. And B2 is 5. You can check it out, the values all written here. Then cross multiply 4 into 5 minus 3 into 8. 4 5s are 20. 3 8s are 24. 20 minus 24 is minus 4. Similarly, you have to do it for dy. Here you write first here a1 c1 a2 c2. Put its value 4 4 6 8. Cross multiply, we get 4 8s are 32 and 6 4s are 24. 32 minus 24 is 8. Then apply Cramer's rule and we can get the values of x and y. You can see here x equals to dx upon d. Value of dx is minus 4. Written here as minus 4. Value of d is what? 2. Written as 2 here. Both has 2 common, cancel with the 2, 2 1s are and 2 2s are. So here minus 2 remains. So x value is minus 2. Similarly, for y formula is dy upon d. Value of dy 8. Written here 8. Value of d 2. Written here 2. So here 2 1s are and 2 4s are, and the answer is 4. And thus we get the value of x and y. 2 x comma y is minus 2 comma 4. Now after this we will be moving towards one of the activity based on this. Activity based questions will be done here, which will give or help us to know you what is actually linear equations, and we can how to find out various other forms to solve the sums of such type of simultaneous equation. You can see here 3 upon x minus 4 upon y equals to 8. Here number of variables are 2, x and y. Are they linear? No, because x and y both are in the denominator. Their powers are not 1, but it becomes minus 1. And hence they are not linear. Similarly, 6 upon x minus y and 3 upon y minus 2. Though the variables are 2 and the variables are in the denominator, therefore they are not linear. Similarly, the remaining are also of the same type. Though these are not linear equation, still we can find out the values for x and y based on this. That will do it next time. That's all for today. Thank you very much. Have a great day.